On my recent bikepacking tour, there was a guy who I ended up riding with quite a bit who was wearing some Club Ride Apparel jerseys, and he said it was the most comfortable riding clothing that he had ever ridden in. And he was right, because I picked up some soon afterwards, and it is super comfortable. So if you're not familiar with Club Ride Apparel, it is technical riding clothing that does not look like riding clothing. So the guy who founded Club Ride years ago got the idea after a ride where he had to go home and change because he was going to go out with some friends afterwards and get some food and drinks. And he didn't want to go in his spandex. And he was like, hey, what if I came up with some clothing that, you know, you could just go out in afterwards? And that's kind of how it came about. And I've been wearing it more and more. What we're going to do in this video is take a look at some Club Ride Apparel clothing that they sent me to show on the channel. And I literally haven't even opened this stuff yet. So the first one that we're going to look at, this is the Rider short. This is a 9-inch inseam short. This is a short that has pockets. And I will say that I have maybe 1 or 2 shorts from Club Ride right now that I put my phone in the pocket and it stays put really well, which is really important to me. Like if I'm in a new area riding and I'm reaching for my phone all the time to check trail forks to see where to go, I like having my phone in my pocket of my shorts, and that way I'm not having to reach into my hip pack or my hydration pack to grab the phone. It's got a little pocket here on the side as well. It's got some perforation there in the crotch and in the back. Again, really lightweight material in these. This is like a summer riding short, and I can tell you that this material is really comfortable to ride in the summertime. And if anybody can tell you that, it's someone who lives in my area, because it is so crazy hot right now. I just let my dog out a little while ago and it was like too hot to just walk outside. I did a ride this morning and it was brutal. It was just brutal. It's like it's 97 out right now and very high humidity. I don't recommend it. But anyway, this I like. I've ridden in some pretty hot rides with some other Club Ride Apparel, and I can tell you it does wick the sweat away. It doesn't cling to you. Again, that's the Rider short in this fern green color. I really like this color. It's a nice neutral color. And this one, by the way, does not have a liner, does not have a chamois liner. So Club Ride does sell chamois, and I have 2 of them right now, and they sent me another one that we'll look at. So if you ride with these, you probably want to pick up one of their chamois. Now the next short that I'm going to show you does have a liner, does have a chamois that I believe is removable. We're going to check it out. So this is the Fuse short. So the one I showed you before, the Rider, was a 9-inch inseam. This is a 12-inch inseam. So rider preference. I may even show you these to see what they look like. In fact, I'll do that at the end of the video, just so you could get an idea of, do you want a 9-inch inseam or a 12-inch inseam? All right, so the liner is removable. So it's got these little snaps. I really like that. So you can take out the liner. What I do when I'm riding in seasons where it's not that hot, the short itself does not get that sweaty. I can reuse it a couple times and just, you know, obviously don't wear the same chamois. So that is something that's a little tip there. If you're not really sweating a lot, you can, you know, not have to wash your shorts as much. So again, this is the Fuse. You know, I like neutral colors. So this one has a zipper here, and this is a pocket on the side, and actually you could probably get some airflow through there, and so that's really cool. And they do have belt loops, by the way. Oftentimes these kind of shorts you don't need a belt, but I have a couple pair of mountain bike shorts where I have to wear a belt. Now let's look at one of the jerseys, and this is really what sets Club Ride Apparel apart because of the prints that they use. So this jersey is a short sleeve. And another thing that I really like about Club Ride, and this may sound minor, but I really like the fact that they use snaps and not buttons, because they come on and off really easily. So this is the Detour jersey. I don't know if you can see it in the video there, but it's got little cleats, a little bike art mixed with Hawaiian floral print. And you can see like in the side here, this perforation to really keep you cool. So again, like if you just wore this out, no one would know this is a technical riding jersey. It's, I don't know. I love the idea. The next jersey that we'll look at is called the Motive. This one retails for about $90. I think the Detour that I just showed you, this one's $85 retail. Got the price tag on it. Club Ride logo. snaps just like the other one. This one has little perforations all throughout. So this is one where I would wear on a super hot day. This will let in a lot of airflow. Like I said, technical riding clothing that does not look like riding clothing. Collars and all, little front pocket. And then the last jersey that we'll take a look at is called the Quest. I looked up some information on it, and this one stretches, so this has a lot of stretch in all directions. Again, short sleeve. You can get long sleeve ones, and they have more cold weather riding apparel, but since we're in the middle of summer, they sent me summer clothing. So perforations on the side, super stylish. And by the way, I wear medium, so I'm 5 feet 8 inches, which is I think 173 centimeters. And so when I put these on real quick, just to show you kind of the fit and whatnot, just give you an idea. All right, the last thing that I'll show you is just one of the chamois. And this one actually has some art on it. That's kind of cool. So very high quality chamois. This is obviously something that you want to wear underneath shorts that do not have a liner. As I mentioned earlier in the video, I do have a couple of the chamois already, and they are very, very comfortable. So what I'll do real quick is I'll just slip on the shorts to give you an idea of what they look like, especially the inseam, so you can decide if you want a 9 or 12 inch if you're interested in this. And by the way, there is a discount code that I was able to get from them for my subscribers, so I will drop that in the description below. I'm also going to be doing some giveaways of Club Ride apparel coming up, so stay tuned to the channel for that. I haven't quite determined how I'm going to do that yet, but I am going to do some giveaways with Club Ride. So let me show you what the shorts look like. So this is the Fuse short, which is a 12-inch inseam short with the Detour jersey. This one, like if I'm standing, it just comes right at my kneecap. And I didn't mention this before, but these also have an adjustable liner. So when I first put these on, it was a little bit too big, and I used the Velcro inside to tighten it up. So I don't need a belt with these. But that's the 12-inch inseam. And obviously when you're pedaling, it's going to come up a little bit higher. So again, just to give you an idea there. All right, so this is the 9-inch inseam short called the Rider, paired with the Quest jersey. I feel like a model. It's my first modeling gig. If you follow me on Strava and see me riding in New York City, you'll know. All right, so 9-inch inseam. So it looks, it's a 3 inch higher, 3 inches higher than the other one, but it's about 3 inches above the kneecap. And so, when you're pedaling, it's going to come up to right there. There's a little split there, by the way, to keep it comfortable. So, yeah, like I said, it's preference. I typically ride in the longer ones, like the 12-inch ones, but I'm kind of looking forward to riding these, especially when it's super, super hot out and I'm mountain biking in the woods and it's really humid. I love the lightweight material of these. So there you go. So those are some options from Club Ride Apparel, and to let you know what they're all about in case you haven't heard of Club Ride. If you've used some of their stuff, just let me know in the comments below what you think about it, and let me know what your favorite jersey or short is. And do you like 9-inch or 12-inch inseam? I'm really curious to know what the opinion is out there. Again, stay tuned to the channel for giveaways of Club Ride Apparel coming up. Catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.